What do we have here? 16.999 pound trophy steelhead. That's a nice size steelhead here. They also get unique size here. We also got Chinook salmon in here as well. This is San Joaquin Delta in California in Fishing Planet. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Jake Vegas here with Jake Vegas Digital. Today we're doing some fishing on the San Joaquin Delta in California in Fishing Planet, and what we have here is the Brutus float rod. We've got it with a 6/0 hook, a 4/0 hook will work good too. We also have it lined up here with 28 pound test line on the line glider. And we are going to fish salmon eggs, the artificial salmon eggs, the natural eggs, and also spawn sack. Now, I record this portion of the video after I've got the footage, so I'm fresh out of spawn sacks. But in the beginning of the video, I do use spawn sacks, as you will see, to relatively good success. Also, for our lure rod, we have got the Salmon Monster. It is loaded up with 38 pound test line. And I've got the blue and rose trout colored bullet spinner that works well out here, as well as poppers work good too. Walkers and top water poppers work real well out here too. So yeah, we're gonna go out here. We're gonna see how many of these steelheads and Chinook salmon we can catch out here on the San Joaquin Delta in California in Fishing Planet. So let's get right to it. Spawned in at below the Crichton Dam here on San Joaquin Delta in California Fishing Planet. That cast ain't gonna do it. When you spawn in here, there's a little like rock, almost ledge within the water. You want to walk to the very end of that rock ledge kind of thing. I don't know what else to really call it. Away from the dam, and you'll reach the end here. Turn to your left, and you'll see those little patch of rocks out there. And that's usually where I cast to try to catch steelhead and Chinook. As you can see, we got a 4/0 hook on right now. 6/0 works too, is from my experience being out here. And we got it loaded up with some spawn sacks. So we're just going to let that sit out there for a little bit, and eventually we'll get a hit. Now, fishing over in this area for Chinook and steelhead, you're going to notice that both fish species will hit similar baits and lures. So you can't really target a specific one that I've found yet using a specific bait or lure, but it's no matter in my opinion. There we go, we got a ding. I enjoy fishing for both of them. Steelhead I really like to fish for because we do have those in the creeks in my area here. Spawn time up here in northwest Indiana. They come out of Lake Michigan and they swim in the creeks up to try to get to a spawn point, and it's really cool being out there in some waders and you're seeing these big old steelhead come brushing by your leg, swimming up like waterfalls and stuff. It's really cool. So there we go. We got a hit. We got a fish on right now. Let's reel this bad boy in. But yeah, the steelhead, really cool for me. I went steelhead fishing a couple times out here, and it was really just a beautiful experience. So keep that in mind. We got something splashing out there. Not sure what it is yet. Could be a Chinook or it could be a salmon or steelhead. I'm sorry. Yep, look at that thing splashing out there. These things got a lot of fight to them. Looks like a Chinook to me with the pink belly on it. Steelhead are generally more silvery, grayish color. At least in this game they are. Let's see if we can get this thing up here. Yeah, that looks like a Chinook, definitely. Now, some people pronounce it Chinook, some pronounce it Chinook, so I guess it depends on what area you're from and which you prefer, but I'm going to go ahead and just call them Chinooks. So here we go. What do we got? It is a Chinook 15 pounder. Not bad. Not bad. That is a nice sized fish there. Good for $684. We'll put him in the keep net. Gonna cast back out there and see if we can't land another fish. Maybe we'll get a steelhead this time. But yeah, I remember the first time I went steelhead fishing, I was all by myself out in the creek, and I had my waders on. First time using waders and fishing in creeks and whatnot. And I remember just walking through the creek, and all of a sudden, oh, we got another ding. All of a sudden, I felt something brush by my leg, and I looked down and I saw like the water parting a little bit, and I saw a fin, and I saw this fish going up there, and it was rather large. We got a fish on here. See if we can't reel it in. And then I felt another one brush by my leg, and then I got to a point in the creek where there was a slight like little waterfall thing, and all of these steelhead, there must have been about 20 to 30 of them, were struggling to get up this waterfall. I wish I had a camera on me at that point in time, because it was just one of the most nature-like beautiful things I'd ever seen in my life. It was really cool. Wish I'd got that on camera somehow. But anyway, we got a fish on right now. Let's see if we could reel this thing in. It's got a little bit of fight to it, it looks like. I'm fishing about 15. I found anywhere from 15 to 20 inches deep with the leader length is good when you're fishing for these Chinook and Salmon or steelhead out here, using spawn sacks or natural eggs or artificial eggs. And that's the depth that I would definitely recommend out here. I don't want to go too deep with it. I haven't had much luck much deeper than 20 inches, but 15 seems to be a real good sweet spot for float fishing for these guys. This is a steelhead. Yep, look at that, 13-pounder. Not bad. Very similar to how they look in real life, but I've noticed that the steelhead up here have a little bit of more pink in them. But that's all right. 716 bucks. We'll put it in the keep net. Now I've switched it up from the float fishing to the lure rod, the salmon monster here, and I've got that 1/4 ounce 4/0 blue and rose trout colored bullet spinner on here, and I'm gonna work it. Like I do the trout out in Colorado and Falcon Lake in Oregon, and I'm just gonna reel it a little bit, let it sit on the bottom for a second, reel it a little bit, let it sit on that bottom for a second, and usually I will end up we got a hit. There we go. We got it hooked. Let's reel this one in. Oh, one thing I noticed is that the steelhead are a trout species, and they do. Is this a steelhead? Yeah, this is a steelhead. Trophy steelhead, 16.99 pound, just a hair away from 17 pounds. Look at that thing. Nice size fish. They fight like they're trout, so they fight like a trout, and they will go darting at you, and you might sometimes lose line tension and lose the fish, so you want to be careful to keep a lot of tension on that line when you got a steelhead on. Now I'm going to cast to the right this time. Actually, I can't remember if I cast it to the right or to the left of those rocks. Just this last time, I've caught them on both sides of that rock structure out there, so I'm going to just give it a reel, let it sit. Give it a reel, and oh, we got another hit, it looks like, and we missed it. That's one thing I do notice, is that you get hits and you do have to set the hook on them most of the time, which if your timing isn't right, I guess in this game, you'll lose the fish, which we just did just there. So, but just gonna give it a reel and let it sit. Reel, and there we go. We got a fish on. Nice. Let's see what this one is. Looks like another steely. That is another steelhead, good for 10.506 pounds. That's the weight of it anyway. Nice fish. $572 will put it in the keep net. Now I'm going to switch over from the blue and rose trout colored bullet spinner. I'm going to go ahead and I think I want to put this popper on. I'm not sure which one yet. Well, the silver one is 3/4 ounce, and yeah, let's put the silver one on. It's a little bit more heftier. I think it's got a bigger hook on a 3/4 ounce with a 4/0 hook. We'll toss this out here and see if we can't land any of these Chinook or steelhead on it. I'm going to go ahead and cast to the left this time. Like I said, I've caught them both on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of that rock out there. So this popper, walkers work too. I've had good luck with walkers, but we're going to try the popper out here. Do a little twitch, 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 twitch. And that hopefully will entice something out there to bite it. There we go. Look at that. This one feels like a nice sized fish. There we go. That thing is fighting out there. This is a Chinook. Is it a Chinook? Yep, it's a Chinook. 16-pound Chinook, $730. Now these things get trophy size, and the Steelhead actually get unique size in here. So yeah, let's see if we can't land ourselves one of those elusive unique Steelhead. Alright, day 5 out here on San Joaquin Delta. And I have yet to catch a unique Steelhead or even a trophy Chinook. That's alright though. I switched it back to the 1/4 ounce blue and rose trout colored bullet spinner. I've had the best luck catching the fish out here on this lure. And yeah, I'm gonna try to land a unique. Oh, nope. I'm kind of surprised I haven't caught one. I've been out here 5 days. I've been fishing for the Steelhead and Chinook for 5 days too. And I have, or actually 4 days, because I caught carp when I was first here. But anyway, I've yet to land one, so we'll see if we can't get one in the next few casts here. I am fishing at the peak time on this day, so that's usually when the uniques bite. Alright, I'm trying to think here now. I've been casting to the left. Maybe I should try to the right this time. Maybe I should try to the right of the rock. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. We'll cast off to the right here. Flip it out there. And we'll do our reel and let it sit on the bottom for a little bit. Retrieve, lift and drop, whatever you want to call it. We'll see if we can't land something of good size here. Nope. Oh, we got a fish on. Okay. Oh, there we go. This one. This might be a Chinook. Chinooks are generally larger than the Steelhead. This one's coming in. Look at that thing splashing. It's coming in nice and easy now. I don't think this is a unique. Oh! But it's very darned close to being one. 19-pound trophy Steelhead. Look at that thing. That is nice. Man, so close to a unique too. I think the uniques start at 20 or 22 pounds. I'm not sure. But I don't think I'm going to be able to land a unique for this video. $1,054. We'll put this guy into keep net. I don't think I'm going to be able to land a unique for this video, guys. But we did pull out a record for me. Trophy Steelhead at the end of that. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude here, guys. Maybe do a little bit more fishing. If I do land a unique, I'll throw it in this video too. But as for now, we're gonna cut it off at that trophy Steelhead. But this is it. This is where you fish for the Steelhead. This is where you fish for the Chinook. Got to give props to 2 subscribers, Hogger and Stitch. Both of those guys showed me this area here where to catch them at. So got to give props to them. Thank you guys. And yeah, we're gonna conclude here. You guys know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, shoot that like button. If you want to stay up to date on future content and haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital. Thanks for watching. Keep on fishing in the free world, and we will see you next time.